Welcome everyone, KD here, with a short update. I had some time to work on the character design for the Arawin, one of my main characters for my game, Son World in Pieces. And I'm sorry there is no recording of all the things I did because I didn't know how much time I had to work on, and it was anyway I didn't had kind of like, so I didn't stream it because you know what, let's talk about the stream at the end. Let's first talk about the character designs, kind of the ideas. Of course he is far from finished. We see no hands. The hair is still not done. Main reason is because the hair will probably take the most of the time, and we see also I mean this won't be the final version. There is no textures or anything like that on the clothes. I just made materials and I gave it some color to get the color scheme together. That's kind of the idea. So this is still very simple. Texture will probably take some time. I also will, if I do the textures, I will do them with a white in white gray, so I won't give them colors here in Blender. I will give the colors in the material editor in Unreal Engine. The idea is so we can give it more customization. I can give then the player the option to kind of change a little bit the colors if he wants to, if he doesn't like the colors I give him. Then we kind of so he is not it's said that before, but maybe I repeat it again. So he lives in the desert, and he lives in a small group of people who wander around in the desert, settling down at a water source, and if the water source is almost finished, they wander to the next water source and so on. So they're quite poor people, and his clothes will be worn out and things like that. Absolutely, his jacket, I will make holes in it, kind of having it torn apart. Maybe uh, at some areas it will be kind of lost a little bit the colors and so on, and probably some dirt over it. Absolutely at the lower end of the jacket. Same thing with shirt and trousers and things like that. So with the shoes, I was thinking for a very long time what kind of shoes I want to give him. I mean, there are quite a lot of options. First I want to go for boots, but I kind of felt like this is boring boots, and maybe not so realistic to have really kind of boot-like shoes. Then another version was sandals, and then you see I don't actually so far you only have the head, not even a neck or anything like that. I didn't make the body, and for the demo so for the final version of course it will have complete body, just because there will be more customization of options for the player to change parts of his clothes and things like and craft new items and accessories and things like this. But for now, for the demo version, I will just go like this, and most of it will be covered. So if I made sandals, I kind of had to also make feet, and this was just much easier. So I kind of gave him some very heavy socks that he pulls over the trousers, and then I gave him so really kind of this Arabic shoes that are very thin and not coming very high up. I was even thinking of giving it this nose that comes up, but I think we keep it simple. if we do it too fancy, it kind of starts to look not really like he comes from a poor place. At least that's what I believe. So the scarf and the belt, that is just an kind of another scarf. We'll also get some interesting patterns, I guess. Probably more a little bit washed out colors than this one here. I have to see. And then, so right now, this end of the scarf looks kind of a little bit strange out, because he will have a backpack where he stores items and so on. The problem so far is I'm not sure if I will do the backpack for the demo version. I mean, problem. It kind of will depend. So I probably will first concentrate on the rest of the clothes. Absolutely, next part will be hands, hair, and then when we have everything, we will go in detail with the textures. Yeah, that's kind of it, more or less. So I changed also the head. I took a reference. I took a model made by someone else, and I kept the head as it is, but I changed the forms a little bit so he doesn't have such a round face anymore like before. Before he really looked way too young. I think now it's a little bit better. Doesn't mean this is the final form of his head, of course. Yeah. Is there anything else to say? Yeah, so about the stream, so I still want to do streams, and I will keep the schedule with at least two or three marathon streams, long streams, in a week, and then do some shorter streams and have these edited videos. However, absolutely now I kind of really want to go forward and have this demo done so other people can kind of see where I want to go with the game. Have the chance to play a couple of minutes of it at least. I mean, I have plans for the demo actually that you can even play for an hour if you want to, but probably gets a little bit repetitive fast. Yeah, so I kind of want to go forward with all this, and the problem is just in the last days I often had kind of so like I want to work on my project, but I don't want to set up a stream, or I don't want to do commentary over the whole time. I just want to work, and then I was kind of like, yeah, I really don't want to do the stream, and then I did actually do nothing on my project. So me working offline outside of stream, I will do this more, and I kind of have to think how I will do it. So if I just want to do an update, then giving you an update, yeah, that's what happened. Except of course, so for the demo now it's not a problem because the demo won't have a narrative. The story there won't be any story elements in the demo, only the combat system. But then later on, absolutely for the story, that's probably big parts I will do really offline, and then I won't talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil everything. I want you to see have the opportunity to live through the story while playing the game. Yeah, so this is kind of where I'm at right now. So I definitely want to keep for now the stream schedule I set. The really advantages absolutely of the With the long streams, the marathon streams is kind of like I'm really focused for for a couple of hours, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 hours, really on working on the project, but it's very good. But because in this short time, I do in this short time quite a bit of progress, but it's very good. So I don't want. That's one reason why I don't want to skip to kind of abandon streams. The other reason is, of course, to interact with people who are interested, who want to ask questions, who are maybe interested in creating their own game, learning Unreal Engine or how to use Blender and so on, and just to interact. I may do for the shorter streams, this kind of 1 hour, 90 minutes streams. I will do probably less commentary and just do not. If I work on my project, I will do no commentary. Exceptions are then when I will do kind of when I do some more experimental stuff. There are a couple of things in the short future I want to do. So experimental stuff, then I kind of want to talk through it, giving you an idea what I'm doing here. So experimental stuff, I mean, it's kind of going to learning aspects of the softwares and so on. I'm not, I don't know yet, and just kind of, I read a tutorial and I kind of want to test it out and so on. And I mean, these things will then end up in a, if I see it necessary, if I will do a tutorial, also tutorials, so you can revisit this outside of a stream or so on. But then things like that, I will do commentary on the streams. I mean, I don't dislike the commentary, but and to talk over what I work on. But sometimes, if you watch the stream, sometimes it also hinders a little bit work progress, because maybe it's also a reason because English is not my first language, and sometimes I think about the words I wanna use and so on, and then I kind of lose the focus on working on the project and things like that. But you see, it's not like I couldn't talk a lot about the stuff I'm doing. So yeah, so I kind of want to keep the stream schedule as it is. I will do, but I will also do probably just work outside of streams more on the project when I see, oh, I have a little bit of time, but I don't want to set up a stream and things like that, because always also setting up a stream costs time. I'm also thinking about, just when I do work like this, maybe I will record some stuff of it, and then I will just do an edited video, maybe going more to something like a time lapse. Maybe I will talk a little bit over it, something like that. So with that said, kind of like how the future of this channel, I'm sorry that I'm talking a lot about this right now, but I'm still kind of arranging how I wanna about my YouTube channel and how I wanna progress with this project in mind and other things, and so on. So I kind of want to keep the schedule with the streams, so so at least 2 marathon streams in a week, if possible 3. But I really realized 3 is really harsh, I have to say. Absolutely, if it goes like over 4 hours one stream, and then the next hour goes for 5 hours, and then again 4 hours, it's quite harsh. But at least 2 of the marathon streams, the long streams, Then this update, then I will do short updates what happened in the streams for people who don't want to watch the whole streams but want to keep updated. So I will do the short 5 to 10 minutes updates. And I will do, if I work outside of the stream, I will also give you updates like this here. Again, 5-10 minutes. I don't know, because I'm babbling a lot right now, this may be a little bit longer than 10 minutes. I don't know yet, but because I won't edit these videos much or anything like that, I will just record it and then upload it to YouTube. These updates, they're not scheduled or anything, or will take away anything of this of the other stuff. So what I really want is everyday content, but these updates, they don't count as content for me. So if there is an update coming, then there should be another video coming on this day. Is this an edited video or is it stream? However, when I work and I will edit, I will record it and then do an edit and put this edit on YouTube, this will count as content. But just the short updates, they won't count as content. And of course, tutorials and so on will also count as content and so on. Yeah, so that's it. I shouldn't drag this out too much. That was just what I want to talk, what I was thinking about while working on this. I'm quite happy that actually a lot came together. I was really just starting kind of with the shirt first, put the jacket over it, and I was not sure how far I get, and I got actually further than I thought I would go, because we are almost finished with the let's say character design. What is missing here? Hands and kinda maybe something in the direction of gloves, something like that. Yeah, and I will see if I will do a short stream about this stuff, maybe without commentary, just me working on the stream. So just one last detail before I stop here. Videos without commentary, I'm still there. I'm still looking at the chat. You still can ask me questions. I will respond to these questions if possible in the chat, or I will put on my microphone and talk to you like over this, so I will still react to chats. I'm still there. That's just what I wanted you to know. If you watch one of these streams that has no commentary. And like I said, these short streams, there is no real schedule, no daytime I can give you for when this may happen. They may really just happen when I see, oh, I have 1-2 hours time, I'm doing the stream. But I will stop now. You see, I'm still thinking a lot about how I wanna do my YouTube channel while progressing with my project here. Yeah, and really the goal for my YouTube channel is everyday content. The first milestone for my game is the demo, so other people can play. So with that, I want to really stop now. Thank you for watching. Please tune in for a live stream. Please watch some edited videos. Absolutely, if you want to learn Unreal Engine and Blender, maybe you find something useful. Otherwise, you can request, always send me a request. Could you show me how you can do this and that and so on. So thank you for watching.